Well, the Walleye split their week series with the Bloomington Bison as we welcome in Matt Melzak from the Toledo Walleye. And Matt, Brandon Hawkins remains red hot for the Fish.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. We were talking about that a few weeks ago. Mark, I don't want to remind you of anything.
I brought it up.
You were starting to go off the ledge like, oh, you know, Brandon Hawkins has gone 10 games without a goal. What's going to happen? And then all of a sudden now he, you know, leads the league in points, and he's just been red hot. He's filling up the net like we know he can. You know, and he's going to probably end the year in that 90 to 100 point category, and you know maybe higher if he continues on a good run. But he's just he's an elite scorer at this level, and he's got a guy who's carrying around an NHL-like shot. Yep. And you saw it on display. I quoted him as kind of the man of a million moves, because he does. You look at his goal he scored over the weekend, the goal he scored on Saturday night, where he literally just has that focus of, I'm going to go top shelf. So the goalie starts thinking that. He raises up just that little bit, boom. All of a sudden it's right through the 5-hole in the back of the net. His vision and his ability to fire the puck and place it where he needs to is just, it's amazing.
Hawkins, the reigning MVP. Now, this season there's no All-Star game, but there will be All-Stars named, and certainly Hawkins is in contention to be one of the ECHL All-Stars. But this weekend, a big event, a fun event for the Fish on Saturday.
Yeah, going to be after a trip to Fort Wayne, going to head to Kalamazoo. They're going to do the Hockey Heritage Game in Kalamazoo, Michigan. They're doing like the ECHL Hall of Fame luncheon. All of that stuff's happening on Friday there in Kalamazoo. And then on Saturday, they're going to play the Hockey Heritage Game. And it's still a regular season game. If you think back in 2016, we did a similar thing there in Kalamazoo, where it was Toledo and Kalamazoo matching up again. And they did, in lieu of an all-star game, they basically do a Hockey Heritage Weekend. And they're going to celebrate hockey in the state of Michigan. And you know, happy that the Toledo Walleye are there. It's going to be a fun event.
And I suppose a little bit of the good news this past weekend with the NFL playoffs, the Green Bay Packers lost, much to Pat Mikish's dismay, but that means he doesn't have to take any more grief from anybody if the Lions and Packers were to meet again in the postseason.
Well, anybody being me, probably, right? But
there's plenty of Lions fans on the Walleye.
That is true. There is a lot of players that are rooting for the Honolulu Blue and Silver right now. But I got to tell you, it was, you know, me front and center, obviously, when I had a chance to ever mention to him. I even said to him a couple weeks ago, hey, it's possible Green Bay and Detroit might meet in the playoffs again. We may have to put something on the line for that, you know, a friendly wager. But we didn't get that far, you know, and it was kind of, there was a part of me that was rooting for him a little bit just so we could see that third game. But, you know, looking forward to the continuation of the playoffs, and hopefully the Lions go a long way.
Yep, Lions will be playing Saturday night. Walleye will be playing Saturday night as well. I want to thank Matt Melzak from the Toledo Walleye for joining us. Matt, thank you so much. Enjoy this weekend.
Yeah, appreciate it, Mark.